I'm pickpocketing Vyre Nobles in Darkmire, which requires at least 82 thieving as well as completion of the quest Sins of the Father, although 99 thieving is highly recommended because these things have an incredibly high fail rate, even with the skill cape equipped. The rates I'll be discussing assume that you're post 99 and wearing the skill cape, and that you also have the Ardy hard diary and a few other things. To get the best rates, you need to pickpocket Violetta Sanguine in her house southwest of the Hallowed Sepulchre. You lure a sentinel into the house with you, close the door behind him, and then use him to trap her on this blue tile. This is her spawn tile, so unlike every other Vyre spot, you don't have to worry about moving every 5 minutes. Big thanks to Solo John for demonstrating this method. Once I have her trapped, I search the game settings for single mouse button mode and position my camera so I can spam click the pickpocket option with left clicks. You also need to set your window settings to resizable mode to make this work. We're going to be using the new arceuus spell, Shadow Veil, which means we can no longer use Sorrow Brews for food because that would drain our magic level. Because of this, I highly recommend healing with the Redemption Prayer. In my inventory, I have a coin, a blood rune, a death rune, and an open gem bag to keep space for all of the loot that I'll be keeping. I have 9 dodgy necklaces plus a 10th which is equipped, and 13 prayer potions. This seems to be the perfect ratio so that I run out of prayer potions and necklaces at around the same time. I have a stack of cosmic runes to cast Shadow Veil. You also need earth and fire. This requires the arceuus spellbook with at least 47 magic and completion of the quest Kingdom Divided. You should recast the spell as soon as it comes off cooldown every 30 seconds. This will cost 600 cosmics per hour and provide 7,000 magic XP per hour. You need at least 1 empty inventory space or a stack of coin pouches to be able to pickpocket, but everything other than coin pouches can be dropped on the floor, so you are free to spam click with a full inventory and then pick things you want up later. I recorded this trip with the goal of maximizing the length of the trip and measuring the profit. I wasn't really focused on the XP at the time that I made it. It was only after reviewing the footage that I realized that these rates are higher than what was supposed to be EHP. I've uploaded the full test footage as an unlisted video that I'll link in the description in case anyone's interested. I believe I made several mistakes early on, meaning this could be further optimized if you're focused on XP rates. Despite the mistakes I made, I was maintaining a pace of 290k around the 30-minute mark, and was still at 286k around the 45-minute mark. Assuming you have an alt to resupply you with prayer pots and dodgy necklaces, I believe this is officially better than Duo Pyramid Plunder. I slowed down near the end of the trip when my supplies ran out and dipped slightly below 280k for the whole test. In total, the trip was 52 minutes and earned 240k XP. Here's the price check for the full trip. With no blood shard, we earned around 340k profit after supplies, and this wasn't even a full hour. And if we assume that you're on the drop rate for the double blood shard drop, you should be getting that in slightly under 6 hours, which means this method should average a profit of 3 mil GP per hour at current prices.